Good. I am currently on a set of engine back end, and this page is just for publishing your post. And after you publish it, then we click the publish button and it will go live. This particular what we call it page, it is optimized, like it is designed in a way that it is more like your Microsoft Word or Google Doc. And from here and within this same video, I will try to explore a couple of other platforms that you may probably be more familiar with. For example, Medium. So like uh publishing posts and the like are not something like it's not something special. However, there are some things that you may not have been paying attention to that this with the help of this training, you will be more conscious. For example, you know that you can increase the heading of your post if you probably have ever used Medium before, but you probably didn't know. Please don't mind this particular term. I am using the account at the moment. But you probably didn't know that one is H2, one is H3. So they already optimized it for you in a way that you don't have to stress yourself. So however, if you are using WordPress or any other platform, as the case may be, you may need to have the basic knowledge of what you are doing. So so this is where my topic is going to be, this particular topic, and I'll put it here. This block editor, for those who are familiar with WordPress, this is classic editor rather, you may probably be more familiar with block editor. So, and then this is my H2. I already formatted this on my Word on Google Doc. That is why you can see it. You can see the H2 here. So we have H2, we have H3, we have H4, H5, H6. So these are my H2, okay? These are my H2, and this is H3. So even if I have not formatted it on Google Doc, I can come here and come and format the post the way I want it. And when I'm done, I will set my featured image here. I will use any image that I deem best. You can download image online. You can use Unsplash and other image source platforms. So I'm just going to use this temporarily, and I will format this one. For example, they are not on any H tag. I'm going to change them to H3 tag. I'll put this one to an H3 tag. I'll put this one to an H3 tag. And I will both them. Okay. Mostly many platforms have their own kind of formatting style. This has nothing to do with SEO. Of course, it has to do with opinion of your content, so it's still a part of SEO. But it's not really a big deal because you should choose to use red does not mean that your post will rank more than somebody that is using green or orange or purple. Instead mainly uses orange. That's our brand color. So you can, if you have to publish a post for your clients, you can just ask your clients if it cares for a particular color and like, or if you want to use a personal blog, you can pick a particular color that's deem you best. You can use green, you can use orange, and whatever and whatever. Again, this is block editor. This is classic editor rather. You may want to switch to block editor depending on the platform that you are used to. But then that is not what I'm really doing here. There's something else that I am going to bring your attention to, and I'm going to do that when I switch to block editor. And then I'm going to use another platform right at this spot for it. Again, I'm not going to really want to stress you with this because this practically has not much to do because like we definitely have when you get to work on a website backend, it will be a lot easier than you probably would think the way it should look. Yeah, that's why I want to make it a big deal. So you can just have some basic knowledge and just key into the main message. Okay. So this is what I'm coming to do. This is what we call meta description. So the meta description, when you search for something on Google, all these things that you see, the share where you can make money on Google, wherever. how much does a blogger earn in a month? If you are conscious, at times maybe when you're searching for something online, if you are searching for something online, like you may have found yourself reading something like this to say maybe you want to read a post or not. Okay. We call this on Google snippets. This is what called Google snippets. Google automatically generates it themselves, so don't say you are stressing yourself. But of course, you need to format your post properly the way we are doing it. Like, so if you probably are wondering, like, why are we using H1, H2, H3? That's the term that Google understand. So now, for example, my permalink, I will prefer to short it, but you may not want to stress yourself on it. But then I just change it to Upwork Tutorial Nigeria. And that's what we call permalink. It's what you call URL or link in general. So the link that you copy on the website. So that's what you call permalink. Now, this is the description. This particular description that you see here, okay, all these descriptions, they are not kind of they are not auto-generated. Although if you did not include your meta description, nobody's going to arrest you. Okay, so it will be automatically generated by Google themselves. But if you would rather, as somebody who has probably access to this kind of course, define what you want people to see. Okay, for example, the default is like instead of them providing certain business target, this. So I'm going to put this like simple. Now, if your meta description is too long, this particular software, we call it rank maths. You can say it as standing. So I would rather keep it to something green. That's the target. So you can see it's currently on green. So I'm basically going to close this. It will be automatic. Now, if somebody search for this article on Google, you can see this particular, you can see it here. You can see it here. So that will call meta description. So, and then this particular link is the permalink. Now, you don't have to short it, but if you can short your URL and even contain only your primary keywords, it is much effective for SEO. All these are kind of more of if you are really going to SEO or you are going to blogging. If you have a passion for blogging and you want to join us in making Google, making money, blogging money or make money through blogging, probably through Google AdSense or any kind of monetization that you want to use for your blog, we have an upcoming course for it, and definitely you will be informed. I guess we have your email if you really purchase this course from a personal like you know, that kind of thing. So after you enter your meta description, it is going to be there automatically, okay, or like just close it, don't stress yourself. Again, this is rank maths. Okay, like this is primarily rank maths. If I want to share this post on Twitter, I can decide what will be there. Maybe when people share this post on Twitter, I can decide to customize it. I can change this logo. I can change the image that I want people to see on Facebook if somebody shares this post on Facebook. You may probably have been to a website and then you see this kind of share it on Twitter and like if you click on it to go to Twitter, WhatsApp, Facebook, and then the image that we showed there, if you want the image that we showed there to be different from what you have as your main image on the blog, you can set it. I will include a link to a particular page that you can have access to their their WordPress backend, just this kind of a page. So you can just try to publish a post for a trial, but then they will most likely not use rank maths, so you may not really have this kind of stress. So yeah, I'm going to enter my focus keyword. Now, why do the point of this particular software is to help you to know how much or how well you're using your keyword automatically. So if your clients give you a work and your clients will publish the article himself, he will most likely know how many times this guy uses this keyword, even without searching it the way I did this. If you notice, before this thing was on, I think 0, but now it is now, you can see this 6. Now, because I use the keyword, which is Upwork, it is going to boost to 53. And that's because this article is a page in SEO, I mean, in terms of using that particular keyword. So I'm going to close this and let's see what else can be improved on. I don't think I want to go much further with you in this particular one. Okay, by the time you set your image, that part to your image, your everything. Again, this rank maths, this particular SEO tools. So you set your profile image and the like and the like and the like. And but I'm going to switch to another page editor. I don't consider you guys a blogger, consider as a SEO writer. But then don't worry, I said earlier, if you have to do this work, it will be easier than you think. So I'm going to use another website, which is Digitalpod, and I'm going to add a post. This time around, I'll be using Yoast SEO plugin. So I will post the post here. Yoast SEO is pretty easier and the most popular search keyword research tools out there. Keyword research tools, SEO tools out there. In fact, much popular than Rank Maths. I personally prefer Rank Maths, but then Yoast is also key. So here I will try to be fast with this and I will complete the whole tutorial on that kind of formatting and the likes on Yoast because Yoast is much more popular than Rank Maths. And so here I'm going to enter my focus keyword. Remember how we did it the last time, and then I'll put Upwork. Dude, why are you loading? I think my network is poor. Okay, good. You um I will come down here again. In case I'm using Yoast SEO, I will just search. I'll just enter my keyword, which is Upwork, and immediately you can see that the face turned from red to orange. Well, I don't like seeing the danger anyway, so but thank God that it is still smiling. But then the goal is to get to green. Now, this SEO analysis. Uh, Okay, this SEO analysis and SEO 32 weeks. Good job. Okay, like you can see my cursor here. I will change this cursor next time so you can be able to follow me. Test length. The test contains 1,183 words. Good job. The length of your article is key for SEO. The minimum should be 300 words. As a matter of fact, the longer times, well, the better, but not all the time. So try to get at least a minimum of 1,000 words. Okay. But your clients will most likely tell you this if you are going to SEO writing, but you need it for your blog, please target 1,000 words. At times 1,005. There's articles with of 1,000 or 5,000 words. They call them cornerstone article. Keyword in subheading. Since of your H2 and H3 headline reflect the topic of your topic. This is what I'm talking about, having your keyword in your subheading. Maybe I will just probably create a new video and then just use SEO, okay, to explain what we are looking forward to anytime we talk about SEO article. Because I don't know, maybe people will actually watch to this part after they see me overwhelm that other part. But then anyways, your focus keywords was found 34 times. That is great. That's keyword density. Key phrase length, good job. Keyword introduction, well job, well done. Now, however, there are some things that are missing, and there is no internal linking. There is no outbound link. This is what we call external link. There's no image. And then the key phrase in SEO 32. Not all the word from your key phrase Upwork appears in the SEO 32. Meta description, no meta description has been specified. I'm not going to create another video on this. Please just follow me. Don't worry, I will try and use to explain every other thing regarding SEO in detail. So please follow this particular path. properly, and we call it a shares and until other parts of the course. So I'm going to enter my meta description and put what we, let's say Upwork is a great It is not a must to put all those three many, but then just make sure that you don't exceed the grade stuff. So just try to keep the meta description short. Slug is the same thing with URL. So this, if I want to customize my URL, I can just put Upwork money making guides. The idea is just to make your keyword, your URL as short as possible. Now you can see that at the same time, where's meta description? Meta description links, well done. So, and then my keyword is slug. Again, the slug is your URL. Great job, because I put Upwork in my URL. So those ones are kind of, honestly, they are more of real SEO parts or SEO aspects. So if you probably want to get SEO consultation, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go further. So you have to probably get probably the blogging course or essay consultation course, but it is basically going to be in the blogging course. I don't think there's any course on essay consultation. So anticipate you will get notified. If you are interested, please, if you are just probably going to specialize in essay writing without any intention of having your personal blog, you don't need Google money, you don't need AdSense money, or you don't need any money from blogging. You don't need to progress. Okay, just enjoy this course and start cashing out from your clients or wherever the case may be. You can charge as much as $100, $500, $1,000, depending on how well you know how to charge clients. So now, but there's still some things that needs to be done. SEO title is wider than the viewable limit. So I'm going to short my SEO title. Internal link, no internal link. They what they call internal link. I'm going to add an internal link right now. So I'm going to go to datapod.com homepage so that I will be able to enter my internal. So this Datapod homepage, you probably wouldn't really have much business to do on this page, but you do. You are very welcome. So I'm going to click on this article and I'll copy this article link. Please, when you're adding your internal link, make sure you are adding it to a relevant post. Okay, don't just say you are adding internal link to any kind of posts. Okay, that is not the best way to go. Okay, I basically just copied that because um there's no point delaying things. However, maybe we practically do it the right way. So since there we should do it the right way. Remember that when we are doing our keyword research, there's a place where you see Upwork versus Fiverr. So since people are searching for it, and as a blogger that I decided to write article on it and get some traffic to these particular websites. So this is related to the subject matter. Sorry, this primarily how to make more Upwork versus Fiverr. So it is still very, very much. So it is still very much alike. So there's the link Upwork versus Fiverr, and then this way we are doing the post. So I will just put my link or my internal link somewhere. Uh, I'll put that in introduction. Please not add external. No, I'm not going to put as introduction. Maybe let's like, or I'll just put it here. Okay, I'm going to put it like an addition. What else? Okay, yeah, I'm going to do something like this. Uh, I'll put like addition. Good. So I will use this as my internal link. So I will change the color to orange. Again, it is not, all these ones has nothing to do with the SEO itself. It's just because of, let's say, the brand color, so to say. So now we come back here and you will see it. No internal link. I've already done that, dude. Yeah, this is an internal link. Don't worry, I will update this page after I add the external link. Now, external link, I will just put where I have upwork.com, for example, and then I'll use that as the external link. Okay, a good post should actually, a good informative article should at least have an internal link and external link. I mean, a good SEO article. The external link is just for people that want to make further research, okay, on the subject. So I'm going to copy the link to upwork.com, since that's the subject matter, and I'll press enter. And you can see that this turned from red to green, but then maybe we've not been paying attention to this bit. So you come down here and pay attention to it. This edge that's first, that was red initially, pretty dangerous, and then from there it moved to orange and now on green. So we already have that covered. However, there are still some things that can be done. Okay, this thing still has not seen any internal link. I don't know. Dude, there's internal link, there's internal link as usual. Just the shortcuts. Okay, I'm sure there will be internal link. Okay, so now it's now talking about something else, which is image. So I need to add an image. You remember that so I will add a feature image here, and I'll pick from the library. Don't worry. So I will assume that this is the featured image that I'm using, and in the featured image, I'm going to document tag. I will add freelancing up. That is that. And the category I'll put blog, or I can decide to pick freelancing. It doesn't really matter, don't worry. This is more like if you probably want to arrange your blog. So if I'm trying to give much explanation here, I will overwhelm you. So that's why it is kind of a part of a complete course of that's connect primarily about blogging on its own. And then in blogging, we do SEO. So you will want articles to be ranking when people search for it. That's why I'm not able to go further so I don't overwhelm you. Now, keywords phrase, image on this page do not have any auth attribute that refers to topic. And then it is referring to the image that I pick. So I'm going to put here upward. Here too, I'll change this text to upward. So your image should be SEO friendly. When people search for something on Google, there are times that they make use of image. So these authors and the like, let me show you what. So everything is now perfect. The only thing less is like, don't mind this thing because I linked to Upwork and Upwork should be a competitor. So you should not really link to your competitor when you are when you are writing article, because like you are competing with somebody and then you are linking to the person's article. Like who does that? So you get that kind of strategy. But the fact is like Upwork is not really a competition here because I'm basically writing an article about them. So if I probably want to follow it like a robot, I will change it. But then I don't have to, you remember. So, but I was trying to talk about image earlier because image is a aspect of SEO. So these images, they are optimized for search engine. And say it's kind of broad, okay? So these images are optimized for search engine, okay? Like they are optimized for search engine. So primarily that. So and I've done that when I set my featured image. I changed the hot text to Upwork, my keyword and the like. and gradability. Your gradability is part of SEO. If your content is not well written or well formatted, Google may not, okay, rank it. I'm not going to follow this recommendations if it is not going to really affect anything. So, guys, great job. Okay, yeah, I promise to spy on some other pages to show you something that's already explained. So, was I supposed to pause for you to digest that part? Just pause the video to end if you want to. Now, this entrepreneur.com, and I'm a contributor there. I picked technology because the article I'm writing on is on technology. And then you can see that they have bold too. You can enter link, quotation. If you want to enter your quotation, they call it block quotes. Your numbering, your bullet points. And they basically offer only H2. This tag article for this thing, for example, is a H2 tag. This is if they don't use H3, they only use normal and H2. So all those kind of things at times in case you see yourself on a website, CMS, content management service or software, depending on what they call it. They call it CMS. In case you see yourself on a particular backend that they don't look like WordPress home, you don't have to scare yourself, just format it the best way you know. So this is, for example, is an H2 tag. So that's that. And same thing for afternoon. And here I still have my post intact. Okay, this is my post. So you can use Medium for a practice. And I said earlier, afternoon uses H2. This H2. I can actually even use H2. So you can use this particular path. I will add a link to somewhere that you can do practice. Now, after I light here, I can use H1 and H2. They don't use H2. So these things are just like they're important because if you see yourself on a particular CMS, content management system, that it's not really like the one that you use. As a matter of fact, I can also use different kind of editor style. So this one is pretty different from that one, but it's still kind of similar. Okay, it's still kind of okay. So so at times you may see yourself on a website with different kind of editing style or whatever the case may be. I can use something. This one is very similar to Medium. You can there's no hashtag. So don't overwhelm yourself. Just try to follow the basic rudiments of a good content publishing. You are good to go. So guys, it has been a very great pleasure walking you through SEO writing and the like. And I said earlier, I'll do a video and we'll just probably just rant about SEO. So if you don't understand, it's not really a part of the course. It's just for people who really want to enjoy the entire world of SEO. This could be actually an audio. I'll decide on that later. Well, thank you very much and enjoy yourself.